accidentally block your number, not knowing.
No, one
it.
week, I contacted him, and the next week it was. He's the only one. I'll try to get you.
But when you call them or just text.
Oh, I can call him, it's fine. Harry texted me, Kay texted me.
Yeah.
I sent back to him, well, I came back here. I got the text from him. I'm trying to text back. I'll send it, I tried in. He sent me that. I texted him back that. No problem at all. That, no problem at all. Now I can.
But in the worst place possibly could.
And there's been.
Done.
It's
It's done. Now you have receipt. Is it?
I said we covered up 76 foot by 36 foot of it. Moving toward me, so it's closer to the water line, right through the middle of the playground.
Yeah, you would have known it, but it's, Chuck Carver would have known.
Oh, yeah.
Usually when you do a hot tap on the line, there's a valve in it, but somebody can't find that valve.
It's hot. Or is it just me?
It wasn't.
It was, it's come out there about that.
I forgot we were in here, I would have dressed. What cooler.
That guy called me. We had water.
A spring. Yeah, there's a hot spring right through there.
It was a 4-inch spring.
I was talking to Mike, remember I told you, I said, maybe we can start a new
I
well.
still got enough for me.
Move on to
I
water.
have one made, but I figured 3 would be enough. Tony is gonna be here tonight, right?
Well, I have no
I
idea.
mean, for her. Should somebody call him, get one sure?
He's got 2
Yeah,
minutes.
I don't care. Well, isn't he usually here by here?
No.
No, he's usually pushing it, he's usually last one.
Oh, is he? Okay.
If he shows, he shows. If he don't, he don't.
He's calling you.
That's why I figured he's at, playing with
He's
fire.
he'll probably be like, Max, I'm on the way.
I'll call him. I'll tell him, stay home. You playing hooky? Hey, bye.
I'm on the way.
I hear trucks behind you. He's in the fire hall.
He is in fire hall. You're right, Sherry.
Was he practically living in the fire hall?
Yeah, yeah.
I could have been here by now. From the fire hall.
You could have crawled.
Well, you walk a lot faster.
I'm gonna go through the doors, you can go under.
He's got 14
All right,
seconds.
close the door, Cedric. Just barely.
Could everybody rise?
Tony.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Not to be wanted, is it?
Colleen,
Here.
That's why.
April,
Here.
Max, Sherry, Justin,
Here.
and Tony.
Yes, I'm here.
Get turns.
Approve of payments of bills and transfers of funds. Approval of minutes, November 1st, November 17th, 2021, regular session, executive session minutes.
So Eric Peck asked me to change my agenda just the way that we did it, so it's kind of broke down. So first one is I need approval of payments and transfer of funds.
So we can do that from now on,
Yeah.
where that is.
Yeah.
I'll make that.
I'll second.
Alan?
Yes.
April?
Yes.
Max?
Yes.
Sherry?
Yes.
Justin?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay. So then the next.
Now we need approval of minutes, November 1st and November 17th, 2021, regular session and executive session minutes.
I'll motion approval of the November 1 and November 17 regular session and executive session minutes.
I'll second it.
Alan?
Yes.
April?
Yes.
Max?
Yes.
Sherry?
Yes.
Justin?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay.
Approval of November 2021 clerk's report and October 2021 treasurer's report.
I'll make a motion to approve the November 2021 clerk's report and the October 2021 treasurer's report.
I'll second.
Alan?
Yes.
April?
Yes.
Max?
Yes.
Sherry?
Yes.
Justin?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, public comment. Do we have anybody who wants to say anything?
Can I speak as public comment or something?
Yeah.
Okay. On behalf of the Cumberland Youth Recreation League, they would like to donate $2,000 toward the work on the dugouts.
Well, that's nice. So, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
It's very generous of them.
Mhm.
Okay, renewal of insurance policies for the year 2022 with Markel Insurance Company with board consideration of motion to approve the same. A consideration of motion to approve renewal, excess liability coverage in the amount of $7,500.
What did we pay for that last year?
Oh, gosh. These were actually cheaper, this year. It seems like it was, both of them was in the $8,000 range last year. It did go down. I should have checked that out, but when I did, I do remember they were both in the 8,000, it seems like. And this, both of these coverages is on our gas, natural gas, so, you know, we have to have it,
Part of the gas.
yes.
That's a must.
Yeah.
Could I get a motion?
I'll move approval of the excess liability coverage in the amount of $7,500. And the general life, you want them in two or?
Yes, in two, please.
I'll second.
Aline,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Max,
Yes.
Sherry,
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Okay, the next one's consideration of motion to approve renewal of general liability coverage in the amount of $7,903. This is also pretty well missed.
I'll make a motion that we accept the general liability coverage in the amount of $7,903.
I'll second the motion.
Aline,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Max,
Yes.
Sherry,
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Okay, the next one is review North American Specialty Insurance policy for cyber liability coverage in the amount of $1,356 with board consideration to motion to approve the same.
We do have that with IML, RMA, so that's just up to you. This would just be an extra policy towards cyber liability.
You know, with people getting hacked and hostage, I mean, it just.
But you're saying that IML covers this
Yes.
same thing?
Yes, they do.
So why did we initially,
That
create a separate
came
policy?
with our, the broker who does this for the general liability and excess.
So he just quoted that
They
on top of?
quoted it on top
But
of
we
it.
had not used that before then?
No, we have not.
Oh, we already have the coverage.
Yes, on IML.
I don't see there's any reason
I don't
to
either,
add
I don't
that.
see no reason.
Okay.
Review Cumberland County Development Corporation invoice for the renewal of 2022 membership dues and consideration for motional approval to renew membership. And that's $1,000 to renew our membership.
I'll make a motion to renew our membership to Determined County Development for $1,000.
I'll second it.
Eileen,
No.
April,
Yes.
Max,
Abstain.
Sherry,
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Discussion and consideration of motion for appointment of village representative to the CCDC council. Max, you want to be on it again, right?
As vice president, I'm already there, so I can't be represented.
Well, you can.
Well, I
but
can be. if-
You can appoint 2 other people.
But you could appoint 2 other people.
Did anybody want to raise it? Look, everybody's like,
I think I'm going.
no, I don't think I need another thing on my plate.
And I think last year we had decided that it didn't have to be a board member if we
No.
had a citizen that was interested and wanted to represent the town, that was an option as well.
Correct.
Do we have to appoint somebody now?
It would be nice to, because right now, last year they haven't had
You had
just
you,
Sherry.
and then Sherry quit halfway through.
Maybe the papers could mention that in the
We
meeting
would.
minutes there.
Yes.
And,
Gonna come forward today.
Okay, so we want to put that on
Yesterday.
hold.
Yeah, we need to keep Max on, he's already there.
Yeah,
When are the meetings? I mean, come to a meeting and
Fourth Wednesday of each month.
just attend the meeting. And they've only been lasting like a half hour. As long as we can keep Max quiet. Where they at?
About 10 minutes?
Shut him up. The 4th Wednesday, am I right?
You're on.
Okay, Billy, what time? And we're at? Toledo Village Hall. Okay.
you know, once you show up once, it's just like a church
No
leadership
meetings.
meeting, you go forever. It's a lifetime appointment.
So is Max going to be it, or is it just on hold?
it is on, we're on hold.
Table,
Yes.
table, no, I'm sorry.
I can go to a meeting.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you might want me to. Okay, just making sure. That doesn't mean I'm gonna do it.
Automatic.
No, 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 no.
Okay, review quotes received from Phelps and Sons Fencing with board consideration and motion to approve the same. Max, you wanna,
Yeah, if you'll look at the quote from Phelps on the back, look on the back side. There used to be a blue wooden barrier, like from the driveway across over to the one crow's nest. And it was getting kind of rotten, kind of bad looking. We're trying to get away from all the wood stuff down there, it has to be maintained and painted. So it's pulled up this summer, and in talking with Jim Clausen from RMA, that is kind of a requirement with them that there be some type of barrier to keep someone from backing up into people in the bleachers, pedestrians walking over there. So he and I talked, and he said, ideally, if we could protect the area from one end of the dugouts to the other end of the dugouts would be great. If we at least cover the area from the end of the ADA pads to the end of the other ADA pad where nobody backs into somebody in a wheelchair or pulls off in there. So one of them is 270 feet, and the other one is, I believe, 190.
Yes, it's 190.
Yeah.
so option one is 270 feet. That's the one we should go for.
That would be the best. That would put a fence, the east ball diamond at the end of the dugout, all the way to the west end, the west dugout of the small diamond. That way you don't have anybody, you're protecting the bleachers, you're protecting the dugouts, people walking along in there. And, he can't be sure he'll be able to get the work done before spring because cold weather got in on us. But he said if I can get 2 or 3 days of good weather, he said in January, he said it'd be, anywhere from 5 to 8 weeks getting material. But he said we need to act on this now so he can order it at today's price versus first of the year.
Would you like to make a motion?
I will make a motion that we go with option one. And we'll also include two 12-foot gates for a 24-foot opening at the drive to allow for the garbage truck and the city trucks to be in and out. That would go with option one in the amount of,
7,000.
yeah, it's not broken down.
It's on the other side.
$7,650.
Do you wanna mention the privacy slats? Get
Yes,
those on the front.
the privacy slats are those, I don't know if you've seen it on.
I was talking about as part of your
before.
motion.
No, we'll do that separate.
Oh, okay.
You want-
Yeah, no, I would do it, if you're
In one
gonna do
motion?
it in one
Okay.
motion.
And I would also make a motion to do privacy slats, it'll help with visibility of the fence and add some color to that side of the street. He's got basically 5 colors we can go for. If you look on Menard's website, you see they've got 9 colors, the 5 basic colors. I'm hoping we can get the blue to match the scoreboards. They look pretty nice.
Sounds good.
So I guess the motion would be for $7,650 for the fence and $2,700 for the privacy slats.
Second that.
That does include the gates.
That
Right.
includes the gates, yes. And the gates would be like we've done the chain before. Our lock will be on one side and the recreation committee's lock will be on the other side, just lock the lock. That way everybody's got a key to get equipment back there.
Aline,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Max,
Yes.
Sherry,
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Okay, the next thing is new dugouts for the East Ball Diamond in the amount of $1,800. And we just got a donation from, who was that from, Max?
Cumberland Youth Recreational League.
For $2,000.
Mhm.
So that's a no-brainer.
I'll make a motion that we replace the dugouts to match the dugouts on the west diamond at a price of $1,800.
I'll second that one.
That's $1,800.
Yes.
Aline,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Max,
Yes.
Sherry,
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Okay, we need to have a discussion and review regarding an electrical hookup at the Howe Asphalt plant. I guess they're expanding out there. And they're needing $9,208.27. Do you know any more on that, Jill?
No, it's.
That's your parts list. Howe is getting rid of their existing, plant out there. They're moving one over here from Effingham. So I had Verbal come in, our electrical engineer, take a look at the, supplies we would need to run them new electric out there, because it's not gonna be in the same place. They're moving it closer to the road. They came up with 9208.27. Some of the stuff has got a lead time of 10 to 12 weeks. So it's kinda like, Max, if we're gonna do it, we need to get it ordered in, so I can put an order in as soon as possible.
How about the existing equipment up there right now?
It's all direct buried. It's all direct buried right now, there's no conduit, so we're gonna put it in conduit and do it right away. So they're gonna the only thing we gotta really buy new is the pad for the transformer. We thought we were gonna have to put a new transformer in, but they're running on a 750 kVA right now, and they're gonna assure us that it will work on a 750 kVA, so we're gonna use the same transformer, just move it. So,
Somebody like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the parts list for the, Howe Asphalt expansion in the amount of $9,208.27.
I'll second it.
How's Big D gonna do that work, or
That's the next.
That's the next thing.
they didn't give a price on that?
You have it right here in your.
Okay. Okay, that, well, we gotta do with that.
That's Colleen and April.
Mhm.
Colleen,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Max,
Yes.
Sherry,
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Consideration of motion to approve quote from Big D Electrical in the amount of, how much you got?
She said the total project cost could be anywhere from $20,250 to $27,000. We're gonna go ahead and put the transformer pad in and run all the conduit. We're gonna be out there helping them, so they won't need to have as much labor here. So we're hoping to keep that as low as possible, but the high estimate would be $27,000. That's a high estimate.
It is high.
Mm-hmm.
How much on average they pay a month for electric out there?
What?
On average, what do
I'll
they, what's their power bill run out there?
I don't know, I'd have to go back and look, that's not a question for me anymore, I couldn't answer that. I mean, it's not been a whole lot because they hadn't been doing anything
They
out
haven't
of
run
there.
that plant out there, they've been running everything out of everything. So, I don't
So
know if there's some
for
big
past
jobs
few
coming
years.
that they're moving it, but. they're
So
putting a
what
lot of
you're
work in.
saying, that could be anywhere from 20,000 to 27,000. You can't get a firm,
It's $6,750 a good day budget is what she said, per day.
But with you guys doing some of the work, it's gonna be
It should be lower, yes.
lower than that.
What's that, 2 days plus MOB and DMOB?
That's mobilization, demobilization. They have to pull out of another town to come here special to
Okay.
do that. If we can get everything ready to go and they're in Sullivan,
Mm-hmm.
they can come down here from Sullivan in between jobs and do it. So that's a lot
Gotcha.
less expense on them.
But that depends on whether we get the parts.
right,
Mm-hmm.
And your big part delay right now is conduit, 10 to 12 weeks.
10 to 12 weeks.
They're wanting to be up and running by the 1st of April.
Well, there it is, guys, ladies. I don't like the idea from 20,000 to 27, cause
A lot of money.
there's $7,000 difference,
To not have a firm.
it's not firm.
It's basically a day's work, is what it is.
It's 8 days work.
Eight.
Eight.
difference.
Is it in shock or?
One thing about it is work that we can't do.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else that can do it in the city. Jill's like, no, probably not.
Well, by the time, if you wouldn't go with Big D Electric, they would have to advertise it. Then by the time we act on it, then we are way behind getting
Mhm.
everything
Gotcha.
figured out.
And then they're looking at Plan B,
Exactly,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so if we want that work to come here, then it's our only option.
Yep.
really well.
I had to send her a reminder to give me the estimate anyways.
Did you?
That's what this is.
I'll move approval of, Big D to do the work on the asphalt plant, in the amount not to exceed $27,000.
They've always been honest with us before.
Oh, yeah.
But I hate to also.
Oh, Sherry already
Sherry's
did
already
it.
That's, see, if you're really slow, that happens.
Yeah, they done all the work.
Yeah, I thought
It's your secretary.
They did all of our electric work that we did.
Upgrades and everything.
Yes.
They done substation work. They're pretty dependable with all they come right
Right.
now, so.
And we want that plant here in Greenup.
Yeah.
Alleen,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Max,
Yes.
Sherry,
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
He
Tony.
feels about like I do, yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're
None of
all
us
that
are thrilled
way.
about it, are we?
Consideration of motion to approve resolution 2021-12, resolution establishing a schedule of meetings.
Someone's not gonna cost us anything.
That's for
Everybody's got
us.
the schedule, so I need a motion on that, they're all on Monday.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2021-12, establishing a schedule of meetings.
I'll second.
Alleen,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Max.
Yes.
Sherry.
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
Tony.
I really wanted to meet on the 4th of July, but I'll vote yes.
Well, I didn't want to meet on June sixth, that's our anniversary.
Well, then you just don't
Well,
need
then
to be
what's
here. You don't need to be here on your anniversary now.
Consideration of motion to approve an ordinance levying the taxes for the corporate purposes of the Village of Greenup, Cumberland County, Illinois, for the financial year ending on the 30th day of April 2022. Need a motion.
I'll make a motion, to approve an ordinance levying the taxes for the corporate purposes of the Village of Greenup, Cumberland County, Illinois, for the fiscal year ending on the 30th day of April 2022.
I'll second.
Alleen,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Max.
Yes.
Sherry,
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
Tony.
Consideration of motion to approve an ordinance providing for the abatement and reduction of taxes therefore levied for payment of electrical bonds. Somebody wanna make a motion?
I'll make it.
I'll second.
Alleen,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Max.
Yes.
Sherry,
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Guys just don't sound too thrilled about getting tax money.
I think we're all still in shock from the last.
Yeah, our electrical bill kind of.
Consideration of motion to approve resolution 2021-13 for a Christmas parade on Saturday, December 18th, 2021.
I'll make that motion to approve the resolution for 2021-13 for the Christmas parade on Saturday, December 18th.
I'll second it.
I
Do
didn't
we
call
not, do we not have to have 30 days before? the-
No, I just, I can't guarantee that they're gonna be able to have it.
I got you.
I've got to send it in to the
Yeah, I just,
state.
that's what I've
Yeah.
always heard before, so I just wanna
Yeah.
make sure we didn't miss.
And
it.
if not, we'll just have to change it for you.
And so in the morning, I will, once Tom gets it, the resolution signed and everything, I'm just gonna go ahead and send it email and then send him, hopefully in the mail too.
Yeah, I like that parade route they got, that really keeps the main thoroughfares open, doing it on, Marietta Street instead of going across 130.
What are you talking about?
They changed the parade route a little bit.
We're doing it on Main Street, on Cumberland Street.
Yeah, but they're not going through the.
They're not going through the intersection,
Oh.
it's not going through the 130 where it makes a ball in it.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
confused.
That's really a good idea, doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't start.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alleen,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Max.
Yes.
Sherry,
Yes.
Justin,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Okay, Max.
Okay, Park and Building Committee review of committee meeting held on November 23rd, 2021. Max?
Park and Building Committee met at 2 p.m. on the 23rd of November. Present was myself, Chairman, April Harris, and Committee Member Tony Wright. The nature of the meeting was to discuss municipal building gutters, donation from the Ernestine Roby Foundation, and park and building use rules and regulations. We reviewed work done to alleviate drainage issues on the west side of the municipal building, which the utility department's gotten taken care of and seems to be working all right. We discussed use of the $500 donation from the Ernestine Roby Foundation for park use. And we reviewed information provided by the village attorney concerning the rules and regulations pertaining to use of village-owned parks and buildings following recent vandalism, damages, and improper use of equipment, facilities, and facilities along with undesirable behavior. No further actions be taken concerning the guttering as it's been taken care of. Hold the Ernestine Rotary Foundation donation on deposit for use in future playground equipment purchase. And we're going to continue to review parking building use rules and regulations to develop policy and ordinance.
We've been having still a lot of problems, haven't we, Jill?
We had some more vandalism to the pavilion over here. They pulled the wiring down out of the lights and pulled the covers off of the electrical receptacles. So I talked with Michael, and they're
Bunch
gonna
of
power the
humans.
building or to the pavilion so nobody gets shot. And we're just gonna have to review something
You
else.
should have left it.
Cedric, you can handle that, can't you? Take care of them children?
Take care of them children.
Sure, if I know about it.
Friday is when it was found, the electrical on the pavilion. Kay is gone. I haven't had time to review the tape, but do plan on it. I was going to do it today, but we also had Microsoft had some updates and they're not working properly. And so our computers wouldn't hardly print, wouldn't do anything, along with a lot of people, you know, who updated. So I haven't been able to get on there to see. Last week though, it did help me to see that a few was doing some things on the park equipment that they were not supposed to. And I went out and had a conversation with one of them. Told her, the same little girl who we always have problems with, that if I caught her anymore, that I would be, or in the village, or the police would be speaking with her parent. So, yeah. So they do help, it's just, it's not something that we sit and look at all day long, so we can't, you know, catch it.
But it is recorded then, so we can
It
always
is
go
recorded, so
back
we
and look.
can go back and look, yes.
And I'm sure Cedric knows probably the people that are doing it.
More than likely.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the same select group of people, but, so.
But, you know, it's, you know, I just, you know, want everybody to say, you know, yes, it's being recorded, am I gonna sit and review it all day long? No,
Well,
I
you
don't have
can't.
the time.
No.
And we can't go back and look in and, you know, to see, and, you know, we'll do our best to see who did tear that
Absolutely.
down.
So like this case where you could narrow down to a
Yeah.
certain time
Yes.
frame when it happened. you
Exactly.
can
That's helpful,
do that.
you know, we can.
Yes.
We know that it happens sometime probably Thursdays, you know, afternoon, evening, sometime Friday.
People
We
aren't
know
in,
that.
people aren't in here all the time, so they can't watch them all the time, the
Right.
cameras all the time.
And
Right.
I assume whenever you find that bit of film, you're going to back that up so that whenever it falls off, we've
Yes.
still got a copy of
Yes.
that.
How long is it on for, Jill? Is it 30 days?
I think it's 30 days.
Yeah.
I believe it records for 30 days. About a month ago, we did, see, a young man, boys had, laid new concrete out back. And one little boy, he walked across it intentionally. And we did catch him. Chastity did go out and speak with him and actually took him home.
Good
And
for
took
him.
him to he lives with his grandparents and spoke with the grandparents. So it does work, but you got to be able to, you
Yeah,
know,
oh, yeah.
to see it.
I thought two boys out there last Thursday jumped on each end of the fire chief's car, we just put in there, they were just jumping up and down each end of it. And when I went after them, of course, they took off, but, you know, I mean, it's aggravating.
It is.
You try to make something nice, and if it turned up fast, we can get it up.
I called the cops on the hole out here in the street when you guys had that big hole, because there was 3 kids in the hole, and then when I jumped out of the truck and was saying, "Why are you in the hole?" they were like, "We heard someone yelling." So I called the cops, and the whole fire department came. They were having a meeting, scared the bejesus out of the kids, but
So there was no one in the hole, right?
well, there was 3 kids in the hole, but they said they were looking, and I didn't know what was in the hole. So I called the cops, and then
Sure.
the whole fire department came out of they were having a meeting, and, well, yeah.
And that's what we need more citizens that
So,
can, you know, if they see
Exactly.
something, because that doesn't always happen. Well, thank you for,
Yeah.
That's
maybe they
it.
needed to be scared.
That's it. Okay, Carrie Burdine, donation and planting of a tree in memory of our former mayor, Stacy Carl.
Okay, so Luke and I started about 3 years ago. we plant trees all the time, we donate them and stuff. A couple years ago, we donated 2 blue spruces up here for the Christmas house and stuff. So the last 3 years though, we thought we would do something more meaningful with our trees and stuff that we donate. So I got a hold of the school and we went through all of the students that was at Cumberland and that was attending from pre-K through seniors, and we ended up with 17 kids, and we had them all come out at the res, and we pre-dug the holes and filled them back in so that it would make them easier, but we had the children then dig out the holes and help plant trees in memory of each of their parents that they had lost. And then they had a positive grief experience, and they have some place to go besides a cemetery in memory of their parent. So over the last 3 years, we've planted 30 trees. We've done a lot at the res. We've done Windsor. In memory of our daughter Gracie, we went to Jewett and planted 70 trees for the village of Jewett this last fall, and for them. But so that's the background with that. And so with Stacy passing away, we wanted to do something real meaningful since he was village mayor and for his kids and stuff. And I talked to Monica, and what we would like to do is plant another Christmas tree up here at the Santa house. And then that could be decorated, and the kids could have a meaningful, positive thing to.
There's room by the sand house to plant another one.
Yeah. So it would be different from the blue spruce. That way, you'd have different variances of color and stuff, but that's what we would like to do. And if with your permission, I could get Julie called in, because we can plant trees as long as the ground's not frozen. But we wanted to do something
That's
before
a very, very
Christmas.
nice idea, very
So-
nice.
So
Can I ask where you're thinking, Carrie?
probably more, not towards the corner, more towards the yard part.
Between the Santa house and the road, there is a 200 pair phone line that runs in there, so.
No, not there.
Okay. all
Not
right.
in front of the Santa house,
Okay.
because we don't want to obstruct the view.
Well, I'm talking on Kentucky Street.
Well, you're contacting Julie anyway. right?
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Okay.
on the west side. I was thinking more of the
Yep.
east side, towards, maybe on the other side of the sidewalk.
How big would your tree be?
It depends on what I can get. I was thinking, Fraser fir maybe. It's one that you can keep it trimmed, that way it's more of the Christmas tree
Okay.
shape and stuff. Not a white pine, because, those just, we want something that's got substantial branches, that way you guys can put Christmas lights on it and stuff.
That would be nice.
That'd be very nice.
Very nice, so.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion to, allow Carrie Burdine to donate and plant a tree in memory of Stacy Carlin, municipal lawn close to the sand house.
We don't need.
No? Oh, okay. Well, there you go, see? There again.
Okay, I need a consideration of a motion to enter executive session to discuss purchase of real estate property, section 2C5.
I'll make that motion to enter into executive session to discuss purchase of real estate property, section 2C.
Second.
You're still me.
Ally?
Yes.
April?
Yes.
Max?
Yes.
Sharon?
Yes.
Justin?
Yes.
Tony?
You can give them something festive to look at.
That's why I had to go back so far.
Now it's not festive, it's Billy.
You do it.
What's it?
He wants me to stand over by the Christmas tree next to me.
Why?
Oh, I can see you putting that thing around on top of that.
You light it up.
We had that happen out there at the park. They dug our parking equipment right over our water line, nobody was in there.
Oh, God.
Happened at 2 o'clock on Thursday.
Oh, gosh.
We got out of here 6 o'clock.
That was fun.
Oh, it wasn't, it was cold.
I know.
Okay. get the Julie called in, I'll call and see about the tree, see what I can get. I'm hoping I can get one that's at least 5 foot tall, so it has a nice start to it.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah, I say they were there between Sammy House and that road, it's a bad place.
No, it'd be on this way.
We planted that anchor tree there, where they dug that up.
We didn't win it. They wanted us to do it, and, but I was just like, I don't have the equipment to transplant them. That you should, you got enough. I guess I might be crazy, Mark, you'll be calling me again.
Well, we didn't want to lose.
You're fired for transplanting, Alex. No, I'm hoping I can get a Fraser fir, it'll be a nice tree for it. So, I'm hoping that I can get a hold of one of the Christmas tree farms that I can.
I've been calling something done,
Oh,
but I sit out in the car.
Live trees.
yeah, that's what you're saying.
What's that?
See, I don't look at that part of it, I've had this big fake one for years.
I sit out in the car.
The car off.
I'm
With the
just
car
not a fan
off,
of
yeah.
live trees in the house.
And I've been cold ever since.
Maybe you're at Greenup.
And yes, I could have got back out and started the car, but it was already, I'm already cold, I'm not getting back out.
Dad's on from 30 years ago. He's still pretty full, so.
Yeah. Ours is.
No, we needed to free it up so we could get our house moved, because we weren't able to move it.
Well,
They come to move it.
for 7 years, I didn't even put it down, because I had two
Stunk.
little kids, so I just used a little.
Oh,
farm. Put it
crap.
on
Now I have to wait for
Table.
free. I said, "No, I'm stuck to the ground."
Wow.
All right, I'll get that called in and,
So you haven't even started on
we'll
it.
decide then.
Once we get in there, we'll see
See ya.
brother-in-law.
Holy moly! Praise you, praise you.
That's bad, Jill has a list of this one.
Well, Jill gets wound up, we can't get her to stop talking. Executive session to move along.
And it was 4 minutes.
Okay, roll
No,
call,
we
Jim?
counted 3.
Okay, Tom?
Here.
Ally?
Here.
April?
Here.
Max?
Here.
Sherry?
Here.
Justin?
Here.
Tony?
Yes.
No action was taken. Did our attorney have anything?
I don't think so. I'll get back to all my stuff.
Okay.
Joey's muscles right there.
No.
Village clerk have anything?
Yeah, I got a few things. I'm gonna speak for myself and Kay, just, first off, this month for the bills that was due, November 25th, I wanted to let you know that Kay and I decided that we would not assess penalties on the bills. Bills were sent out properly on the 9th for everybody to get them on the 10th. But something happened with the way the post office sent them to Champaign, or how Champaign handled them. And all bills from out of town came back to us, and they sat for a few days in the post office until we could get a hold of them, you know, because they came back like on a Friday or Saturday. And so we didn't get them back out for a few days. We inquired what happened. They do not really know. Each and every one of them come back as unable to forward. We don't know what happened.
Champagne's a mess up there.
And it really is.
It's a mess.
So we just decided that this month we would not put penalties on, because a lot of people were not getting their bills for,
Yeah.
you know, even 2 to 3 days before they were due. So we wanted to let you know that. Kay did want to let you know that, IGA, Bob Rinke has paid off the balance of the revolving loan fund that they owed. She has been in contact with, Honeywell, and she and Michael is going to meet with them for a project consultation, so we can start moving forward with getting the electric reads, gas, radio reads all done before too long, which we're all ready for. Shannon was here on November 24th to meet with a gentleman on the HVAC system for the municipal building. They are working on it, trying to get some figures put together. And then Shannon also did make the comment, because we brought it up to possibility of who we could use for the study. And he recommended that we use maybe who has done the study before for Helena. And if we cannot, then he does have a company out of Mattoon that he will suggest.
So that, will they do like an update and a lower price then, because they've already worked the property before? then?
Possibility, yeah, possibility, yes. We can always ask, right?
Right.
Okay, so we got the final notice for the IMRF village contribution, and this year it's 9.31%. I did want to check on, touch on this. Back on, in November, the board made a motion to donate $500 to the Stacy Carl Foundation. The attorney was called by a local person asking if this was legal to do, and the village of Greenup can donate as long as it is for a public purpose, and the Stacy Carl Foundation will be for a public purpose, so we were able to make that donation. I am done.
And the treasurer, she didn't have nothing else?
No, that was it.
Mike?
I go get our trailer tomorrow. I don't know, some of you new board members may not realize that we voted to purchase a trailer in February, and it just came in last week, so.
Where you gonna pick it up at?
JJ.
Casey?
Do you mind me asking what kind of trailer it is, just 'cause
I don't know. It was bought by the previous superintendent, so.
Well, it's a heavier duty one, they were using
Yeah.
a car
Yeah,
trailer.
it was more heavy.
And I'm
Okay.
thinking it might be a little bit too big, but we're gonna go get it and take a look at it.
Okay.
tomorrow.
We do have options.
Cedric, do you have anything, bud?
The county is going to digital radios sometime in the near future. Tony knows more about that than I do. I did contact local for a quote for radios for the police department. I have that if you guys want to see that.
Are they still backlogged like they were when Tony was trying to get them for the ambulance and fire?
The low, like the cheapest model, yes, but the next step up, they said they could get those a lot quicker. So that's what I would like to go with.
when are they going completely digital, Senator, do you know?
Tony knows more than I do.
It's supposed to have been starting hanging equipment 2 weeks ago. There's, it looks like we've got it coming and something happens, you know, I mean, everybody's trying to get it done. Cause everybody knows that, when the FCC splits frequencies again, that our reels are not gonna work. You know, I mean, they ain't working now, but they're really not gonna work. So everybody's trying to get reels in a hurry, and, he told me 2 weeks ago, looks like we got them coming. Checked with him last week, can't find them.
But that's for the ambulance, that's not for the.
That's everybody,
That's
Oh, everybody.
That's everybody.
Okay.
So we need to put something on January for this?
That is up to you guys if you want to, because like I told Cedric, this is a mandatory, thing. So, I would say that would be up to Cedric,
Right.
to purchase them.
Yeah, I
And
would
we,
say so.
because it's
Yeah.
mandatory.
Cause we wait, what if we end up with no radios?
Right.
So,
That's
yeah.
correct.
I mean, we're gonna leave the analog system up as long as we can, cause we know we're all on a pickle, you know.
Well, my understanding is, if I get these, say I get these before the county even goes, they can still receive and transmit analog.
Yeah, the analog can can just do analog, but digital can do analog and digital. So right now, the new digital radios in the ambulance, they're run on analog because they got that capability, but once.
I'd say go ahead and get those.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sounds good.
will do.
Anything from Patty?
Anything for Patty?
Yes, I do have one more thing.
Wait,
Oh,
sorry,
is that-
I
I'm
have
sorry.
one more.
Our new hire, we got a spot in the January Academy, that starts January 12th. He goes for his official power test tomorrow, so after that, we should be good to go.
Good.
Good deal.
Awesome, wonderful.
Good deal.
Okay, Ali, did you have anything?
I do not.
April?
You said that slowly like
I
you're
know,
surprised.
I can't think if I did or not.
I do not.
Max?
I'll just very quickly say, for those of you who don't know, the playground equipment we ordered several months ago has been installed and looks good.
Sure.
I do.
Justin? Tony?
I don't want to sign out, I like to put some kind of flag out there in memory of the Carl Santa House, Harlan and Stacy. You know.
Right.
They've been Santa Cruz forever, you know.
On the Santa house?
And Stacy's dad was
Yeah,
St.
exactly.
Harlan.
Yeah, he's in Harlan.
Yeah.
Well, and now Noah.
It's gonna be for our
Yes.
Christmas thing.
Why don't we
For Christmas
stand up
celebration.
the Harlan Santa, or the Carl
Yeah,
Santa?
he's gonna,
That's fine.
somebody's
That sounds
gonna
good.
make a Christmas thing.
Hanging it on the
And,
outside, Tony.
Yeah, on the outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Someplace hoping we get tore off.
Yeah.
The reason I apologize for being late, but I was in discussion with a few members of the fire district board, our meeting. I mentioned to them about our issues and President Miley jumping up and down, being understanding that they're not thrilled at all.
They don't wanna have this on, right?
There's an elephant in the room, you know, so.
Right.
We hope we get a meeting set up with them, but they're not thrilled at all.
So you got Tony?
Not gonna.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Max and the park committee. They're doing a tremendous job. Max, you're doing a great job out there.
If he wouldn't hit that.
They wouldn't hit that Cheryl line, would give him a raise. She don't get no raise now.
Can't miss what you don't know's there.
I bet we'll know next time, won't we?
Yes.
And I think it's great that we're gonna put that up for Stacy. You know, it needs to be something. Matter of fact, I'd like to see a bigger tree out there for him, but we'll see.
I actually think that's what she's looking at, is something.
She told me out there she's gonna try to get one about 5 foot tall right now.
No, I was looking at something really
I'm looking
substantial.
at 20 feet.
Wow.
Oh, maybe you're gonna be spending the buck.
Yeah, but I want to be alive to see it grow 20 feet.
Just because I'd love to also have a Christmas tree to decorate for Christmas. 'cause we don't-
Yeah, I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make it.
Second. 49. Still not sure.
Hold on, I'm not done.
We haven't all said.
Howleen?
Yes.
April?
Yes.
Max?
Yes.
Sherry? Justin?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
This is a-
Now, Bob,
You're not pretty excited.